He's a great competitor, very tenacious. This is a look back at Griffin Colapinto's first wave, the youngest rookie on the tour this year.
Well, you can see his strategy is to pick up quick waves, and he is one of those kids that can really put numbers up on smaller waves because of moves just like that. As a rookie, he could be a title threat.
Exceptional talent is Griffin Colapinto. Here we go. This is Mikey February on the outside, a big wave. Look for this big opening snap. It'll disconnect off the lip there from February. Another section that a similar kind of turn as that wave closes out down the sandbank. So Michael February on the board from South Africa, of course. He hails from Cape Town. He actually is the first replacement on the tour last year. For this year, he got that spot permanently when McFadden retired, but he actually had a run in the first few events of the year as well.
Just make one heat and came up just short, but no, he is here and now is competing on the championship tour. Dream fulfilled. Now just wants to execute a couple heat wins and keep his place. As you see, two nice turns on a nice sizable set wave. That's going to be a good score for Michael February. Great start here. Good momentum for him.
History goes back with Greg Emsley, Ricky Basnett, of course, Rosie Hodge, Mike Boness, Martin Potter, and Sean Thompson, all filling those roles in the past. But now this is live action. Adriano de Souza, your defending champion. Big snap out of the lip there from the Brazilian. Squares up the bottom turn into a second two-turn combination, and that's going to trump Mikey February's wave.
Well, that was, again, when you are doing your maneuvers in the lip, that makes it much more difficult. And you had mentioned that it's probably a mass better score than Michael February because of where he did his maneuvers. And when you do those maneuvers, not the most difficult, not the critical sections, whereas what we see from Adriano here is this turn, he executes at the steepest part of the wave. Nice variety here as he goes for the layback snap and then tags it again and drifts the fins without having the harm on the layback. Watch it again. There's the layback, and they call it layback because of that back arm goes back, and then you execute the turn, you bring yourself back up onto the board, and then that tail drifting maneuver for the final closeout. You're going to see a pretty good number from Michael, but probably a slightly better number from Adriano. You gain confidence as you move through these tours, and you learn the spots as you watch a beautiful barrel attempt. And I say attempt because right there probably will affect the score.
Scores have been locked in too for that opening exchange between February and de Souza. We'll keep a hold on that now. We see live pictures of Griffin telegraphing down the line. Big alley-oop. And unfortunately just disconnects from his board on the exit there. So those two scores, 5.67 by Mikey February, and you're right, a 6.17 just for that extra sections, maneuvers in that critical section. They're coming onto the scene, really one of those moments in 2016 at Haleiwa, that big Hail Mary air reverse that certainly put him on the world map. As de Souza, a quick in and out for that one. Someone like Griffin Colapinto who's very obviously got a lot of natural ability for those aerial maneuvers.
Great in his maneuvers and how much he pulls them off. So you know what? Keep at it.
Let him go.
Give him opportunities. I think what it really would do is just keeping him healthy. You're not going to try and, as you watch again. I mean,
well,
see, there you go. Prime example, right?
Strike rate.
Strike rate, always. He can take a closeout, turn it into a 5.
Pretty well executed air reverse.
Yes, it was. And again, you probably see, I threw a 5 out there. That was the first number that came to my head. We'll see what the judges throw at it, but you watch now, live action.
Tall South African Mikey February just extending out onto the open face there, that rail not engaging, and he goes down just on a very short score. His wave number 2.
It's something that's pretty cool. But again, you got to look at what the wave is and what the maneuver is. He just does the one single move and how inverted he gets. How hard and difficult is this maneuver? For him, pretty easy. He does probably 10,000 of those a year. Why he is so dangerous. It doesn't have to be on the highest quality waves. And then a replay here of Adriano de Souza waiting on this score. First turn, quick, in and out, little barrel. I wouldn't say super barreled there, so it's not a ton of points on offer for that. But again, he's just so strong, does not give up, and he will ride every wave to the bitter end, and which he has done here. Beautiful first carve. He saw how quickly he had to transition out of that to get into the tube and keep that momentum down the line, which he has done. Again, he completes this ride, so he'll be adding here. Doesn't need much to move over the top of Griffin, probably going to do that. February, see what he does here. He has been on some quality waves here. We saw him make a bit of an error in that second wave, but here keeps it together. 2 beautiful snaps. Want to see more of them. And if you see rewarded scores being given to him, that's what they're going to make. We're going to see more of them. So good job on the judges.
All right, well, this is Colapinto, who dropped down into second place after that last wave from De Souza. Requires a 3.40. He's eyeing off the center section, Pete. You know what he's going to do. Goes for the big air reverse, a lofted air. And unfortunately, couldn't find a landing on that one.
Yeah, and if you want to see amplitude, right, that's the height in which you can get above the lip. Matter of fact, he literally got so high that it got him off kilter, a little off balance as he was coming down.
Down, yeah, from Griffin Colapinto. Let's break this one down again, Pete.
Yeah, so again, you look at him, he's not worried too much about those bigger set waves. He just wants some open face. You know, he figures that his talents will give him the opportunity, or a ramp, which is what he sees right here. Again, see how he got a little off kilter. You know, you want to have yourself super balanced over both feet when you're landing.
Well, that'd be good to see, of course. Savannah Lima, the lone Brazilian surfer on the Women's World Championship Tour. Let's have a look now at Griffin Colapinto. Can he do it on this wave? Again, just trying to get a bit of height in that rotation, but couldn't actually rotate the board through that, that area.
He'll do a mix. They'll mention how doing the rotations can be a little bit easier than just a straight, grab.
Power carve into the pocket there by De Souza. His back foot comes off there and disconnects, so situation will remain the same with 10.5 minutes remaining. De Souza leads. All right, let's have a look now. This is Mikey February in that third place position. Nice square, deep bottom turn to top turn combination. This is better from February.
Nice.
Again, a two-turn combination, but very solid on his feet.
That's right. I know, again, on the bigger set wave, so he's definitely waiting for those better and bigger waves. You know, we saw his first score, the 5.67, and this one is going to be a little bit better than his 4.27, so he'll be adding some points.
On the beach, and a quick replay over here. We're checking out Mikey February's last wave.
Again, attacking the lip, straight to the bottom, so there's those combination of major moves. You know, this front angle, again, straight vertical, keeps the speed right into the next maneuver and pulls it off clean. Same thing, so he's really far behind, needed a big number, and went out there and just Hail Married it and pulled it. So here's his opportunity.
Here we go. This is the throw of the dice for Colapinto, looking to grab back that lead. Nice snap out of the top there. Controlled surfing, power into that pocket, mixing it up. Diverse maneuvers now, looking for a finish to this inside corner. It's not going to happen for him, so now it's back in the judge's plate, Peter. 3.87 requirement.
A nice big set wave.
Big set wave here for the defending champion, looking to grab back his lead. That is a very big turn out of the top, but he needed to stick the second turn to make that one count. Will the defending champion have to go through into round number 2? We're going to find out in the next 90 seconds or so.
Needs to be a 3.87. Look at the set wave here. From this was a golden opportunity, I felt like, for Adriano de Souza. Beautiful first turn, straight up in the lip, but then this wave shut down way too quick. He wasn't able to get himself up above the lip. And if he does get himself up above the lip there and glides all the way down, you would say that maybe he could have gone into the lead. And there is a bit of a set wave here, and even Griffin, for that matter, is going to try and better situation.
8 seconds remaining. Colapinto, the heat leader, looking for a big air to finish here. Big rotation, all the way almost onto the flats there from Colapinto. It's not going to go into his top 2. He is the heat leader, and with the clock now wound down, he will go through straight into round number 3 with February, and your defending champion from Brazil, going to be going through into that sudden death second round. Well, what a great finish there. The 19-year-old showing a lot of class.